Hey everyone, welcome back to Gaming Addicts Legends of Mushrooms with Genghis. So today I want to talk about which one is the best class. I'm getting this question all the time in my Discord and Reddit forums. If you want to join those, the links to Reddit and Discord are in the description to the video. Also, you should download this game on Apptoid. Use the mushroom code 5, mushroom 5 at the top of the screen. You'll save up to 35% on all purchases. I have an instructional video how to do it. So now, which class is the best? You're going to get to your classes by clicking on your mushroom in the bottom left. It'll come up when you reach new levels. So then you'll get the option for it. So if you go up here and you see what levels you're getting to, that'll automatically unlock it. But if you ever want to look at it and see where you are, that's where you're going to press in the bottom left. And then you evolve and get to the next level. So you can see I'm level 55. When I get to 70, I'll get to evolve it and get more skills. But you can also look at the evolution in the top right here. So you can see where I'm going to press. And these are the different classes. There's basically 3. So Warrior, if you're in another game, like Diablo or League of Legends, these are the tanks. These are the players that are going to take a lot of damage and then do counter damage. So they're basically going to run in, absorb all the damage. The enemy is going to focus on them because they have the highest HP, highest defense, and then they're going to counter attack and try to do critical damage and combo damage and that sort of stuff. And then they evolve a lot further, and I'm going to do a follow-up video on each of the classes. It's just too much to do in one video. So warriors are basically tanks. That's pretty much what it is, okay? They're short-range attackers, and they're going to do counter damage. Then you have your archers. And most of you have probably already selected if you want to be warrior, archer, or mage. Which one's the best? Which should you select? It's really up to you and what kind of play style you like. Personally, I like magic. So I'm a mage, but I also like archers. This game kind of separates them. Usually they're both long-range attackers, but they do 2 different things. So let's look into it and then how to choose. So archers are going to be the highest attack in the game. You're going to focus on dealing damage and critical damage and additional damage from further away. You're also going to want critical damage and combo damage because you want to get as many attacks as you can from far away with your high damage and your high attack rate before the enemy can attack you. So that's pretty much what you're going to do. And then there's different differences as you get here between hunter and sniper. And basically, they're kind of similar, but one of them deals a little more damage, but then is a little more vulnerable. I'll get into that in the next video. And then we have here the mage. They also stay far away from the enemy. But as opposed to dealing the highest damage, they cast spells, they regenerate, they heal, they slow down the enemy. So you want to focus on things like regeneration. You want your health to go up. So when the enemy hits you, you want to heal yourself. You want to make the battle last a long time. You want to use things like stun and different pals that will slow down the enemy. It will reduce the enemy attack speed and give your mage more time. So those are basically the 3 classes. So you have your tank, you have your high attack player, and then you have your healer, slow down magician. Which one should you choose? So there's 2 ways to go about this. The first one is just pick what style you like. I've always been a high attack archer type player, but I like healing when I play with teammates. I like being that helper. So another way you could do it, because this game has such a random factor to it, unless you're spending a large amount of money, you're not going to be able to pick all your gear and equipment that you get. So maybe you want to choose your class based on what gear you have. So I am at almost all epic gear right now. And if you look, I have critical rate and skill critical, stun and critical rate, combo regeneration, stun counter-strike combo, regeneration combo, regen combo, combo evasion, evasion stun, combo, skill critical. So I'm pretty well balanced. I got a lot of everything, but we're still growing in this game. If you look here, once you start to get into like immortal gear, supreme gear, you're not going to get them very often. So you kind of might want to look and see which skills you get and then decide which class you want. Now, how do you decide which class you want? You can change. So right now I'm a healer. I can change over. All I got to do is press reset right here on the bottom left, the red button. And look, 4,000 diamonds to reset your character class. And you keep your level. So I'm level 55. I don't go down to level 1. I stay at 55 and I move over to a different class. So there it is. This is a preliminary video on which class you should choose. And I'm going to get further into it where they look at the high level, because that's what you should all be looking at. End game, right? Which class do you want to play with at the end game? But as I said, depending on your budget, you might have to let your gear decide for you, the randomness, which will propel you to the top levels. So anyways, like, subscribe, leave a comment.